everyone. Tyson Fury, Oleksandr Usyk, December 21st. Tyson's come out and done an interview where he said, you know, the first time around there was a cut and we were, you know, they might have been a bit held back in regards to sparring because there was a big payday, there was a fine and everything else involved. This time around, and they showed on Fight Night, sorry, that there was no cause for concern. It did open up. This time around, do you feel like because of that, we're going to see a different Tyson Fury because he's going to maybe have better preparation?
I think if he's done exactly the same thing he did the last time in preparation, exactly the same thing will happen again. I believe Tyson Fury would win the first fight if he got out there and fought him as well as boxing. If he goes out there to box exactly the same again, he's going to get done. He's got to go out there, use his size, use that fighting man ability he's got, and drag him in to a messy fight and do it that way. He wins. That's it. It's very simple. The excuses are, well, this happened because of that. I'm not having it. There's no excuse because it's not cool, man. You know, most fighters say when they lose, I'm not gonna give excuses, but so that's a justification for giving an excuse. Instead of you guys.
And there is Johnny Nelson responding to the idea that Tyson Fury lost because of lack of training. Now, that came from Andy Lee, his cousin, okay, that was also in the corner, that he revealed to us something that we didn't know up to that point, that he didn't spar after he got his surgery, okay, just for fear of it reopening. That's why he couldn't spar, so he couldn't properly repair or prepare, and that was that, okay? And a lot of people have looked to that and cling to that, you know, as an excuse or a justification on why he lost, because he wasn't properly prepared. And Johnny Nelson, you know, as you guys heard him say, he's not having it. And me counterpunching Johnny Nelson, I have to agree, because Johnny Nelson, before responding to any of the reasons or excuses, he was like, well, if Tyson Fury goes into box Usyk, the same thing will happen. You know, and I do agree on that. I think the same thing will happen if he goes in there and tries to do what his father told him to do and step back and box. Because that's not going to work with Usyk, because Usyk's momentum is coming forward on top of someone that can fight and fight going backwards and forwards. So not only can he fight going backwards and forwards, he can also be more aggressive, and he can also turn it up. And when he turns it up on Tyson Fury, meanwhile Tyson Fury's trying to stay away, he's going to get chinned like he did last time, because he's not going to outbox Oleksandr Usyk. However, though, it was impressive for the Tyson fans. It was impressive to see Tyson Fury do what he did with Usyk in those middle rounds. Okay, so we can't forget that. It ain't like he wasn't successful at all, because he kind of put that head down and jabbed and jabbed and jabbed. That right uppercut was pay dirt. And then sometimes he would go down to the body, and then sometimes he would come with that nasty hooks to the rib cage and to the kidneys and on the other side of his body and stuff like that. So he was doing a very good job. Okay, it's just eventually it caught up with him, simply based on the fact that the game plan was wrong. Johnny Nelson was saying, hey, he has to be a big man. He has to fight like a big man. He has to have a big man plan. Bars. That's what he needs to do. Okay, that's what Johnny wants him to do. And a lot of people need him to do that because, yeah, he can make it a dirty and murky fight. But, you know, the irony of this, people, Anthony Joshua listening to Tyson Fury, and Tyson Fury was messing with AJ and stating that he couldn't box, had AJ trying to outbox Usyk. What happened? He lost. But what happened really with Tyson Fury? Tyson Fury did the same thing AJ did, because he tried to prove that he was a better boxer, or is just as good as a boxer, than Oleksandr Usyk. You see how that works out? So both of them actually did the same thing. They did the same thing, and they got the same result, basically. Because what happened to AJ? AJ all on the ropes, right? Because, you know, because eventually Usyk will pressure you and go for the gusto. That's what makes him different. He's somewhat of a hybrid than other guys that can box. You know what I mean? The Ukrainians, they do it a little different over there. You know, he does the Matrix thing, the Vasil Lomachenko in a sense, because they know how to pressure you and turn it up. Okay, and that's exactly what Usyk knows how to do, and then box you at the same damn time. But you guys tell me what you think of Johnny Nelson saying that I won't be having it. And you know the rivalry between Tyson Fury and Johnny. You know, they got beef. You know what I mean? But I don't think this was haterade or by any stretch of the imagination. I think that Johnny Nelson is just telling you how it is and how to win if you're Tyson Fury. But of course, you guys, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.